Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another reading. Today, we're gonna focus on the energy of the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Cancer. This is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, it's for a reason. But if you have the sun in Aquarius and or the moon in Cancer, this may be a confirmation for you to be here. Okay. So right now, I feel that it is a really a time for integration. So if you've been feeling kind of emotional, um, I think it's right now you can blame the moon, kind of thing. Because Cancer actually is ruled by the moon. So anyway, and it is a more intuitive energy, like more emotional. So you may be feeling a lot, but with the sun in Aquarius, I feel like perhaps you were already feeling it somehow, but you were kinda in your head, really Aquarius energy, like trying to make it a little bit rational, but maybe you're not gonna be really able to hold on your emotions during this time. That's what I'm getting. But allow yourself to feel it. Don't rationalize too much. Yes, allow yourself to feel it. Okay, so I'll get one animal spirit for the energy for you for the sun in Aquarius and one for the moon in Cancer. Then we're going to tarot for a message and an advice, then I'll get you an oracle to close the reading. So let's do it. One for the sun, Aquarius energy for you at the moment. Well, we'll have this one. Ooh, cheetah. Let's go for the moon in Cancer. What's the energy for you for this moon in Cancer? I think this one should come out. Oh, peacock. Hmm. Quite interesting combination here, actually. Let's read about it. So I feel that with the Aquarius, this energy cheetah, I feel a little bit, perhaps want to move. And the peacock is a lot of about showing off. Um, be careful who you talk to about your feelings and emotions. Hmm. Cheetah. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose, purpose, and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So, if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient and competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. So that was kind of what I was getting. Perhaps like you want to run towards something. Hmm, interesting. Peacock. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrevealed. Not sure how to say this. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outwards indefinitely. This adept, this adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident, kind. When out of balance, can digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on navel. It's interesting because the main stuff that I was getting here was about that perhaps you want to move towards something and perhaps you want to talk to someone about anything, about something, but it's more kind of emotional. But I feel that you need to be careful who you open up to. Okay, this is what I'm hearing right now at the moment. So I understand that perhaps you want to just like say stuff, but be aware who you talk to, though. Be more intentional what you say and who you talk to. Okay, so let's go for the message. It's the message for you today. We got Apprentice of Winter Pentacles at the top, the Winter Hierophant, and at the bottom, the Five of Winter Cups. I'll show you the cards. This one's Apprentice of Winter Pentacles. The Winter Hierophant. And Five of Winter Cups. Okay, so you've been really focused on something lately. With the Apprentice of Winter Pentacles, I feel that you've been really focused on something. I feel like you're not, perhaps if it is a project or career or something like that, I feel that you are on kind of early stages. Not that early, it's not baby steps, like toddler steps. A little bit more, but I feel like you could be on a early stage of a project or something related to career. But I'm also getting that you've been really determined just about something in your on changing on something around you. It could be with like healing or changing mindset, the core beliefs, that kind of stuff, like limiting beliefs. But you've been really determined about something. And I'm getting a few things. Those were the main things. And with the Winter Hierophant, I feel that you've been really focused um, on getting. I think there's a lot of external stuff happening in your life right now that kind of needs attention, or like it needs kind of somehow your energy. And I think like perhaps you're trying to understand how to do that, how to actually put your energy on things that will actually give you something, like give it back to you, and actually that's really worth it. So perhaps you are determined into that to focus on what it's like put energy where it's really worth it and where you're gonna have like a return. It's not just wasted energy, but I feel that perhaps you're learning about that. And that's the thing about with the cheetah that I was feeling here, that perhaps you want to just run towards something that you know is not the right time yet, because you need to be a little bit more concrete, right? Because the Apprentice of Winter Pentacles, it is this lowest card in the deck. So, but it's a really determined, card. So I feel like here I'm feeling a lot of determination towards something that you want to accomplish here. And anyway, there's a lot of external stuff going on. It could be legal matters. It could be soul contracts with people. I'm also getting a little bit of karmic here. So I think there's a lot of external stuff happening in your life right now that is being kind of taking a lot of your energy, and you're learning how to do that. With the Five of Winter Cups, I feel that you've been perhaps right now in a really not in the best place, right? You've been feeling really, I'm hearing regret about something. So I'm feeling some regret here. Hmm. I'm also like, I'm hearing that someone can have a drink problem. Perhaps you've been trying to quit drinking, but perhaps you just had like how do you call it? Like when you're trying not to drink, but you kind of drink. Not sure how to say it, guys. So, I feel that perhaps you were trying to be sober, but then something happened and then you actually had a drink or a few. And perhaps you are feeling bad about that. Hmm. But yeah, I feel a little bit of resentment here towards someone or a situation. Like you feel that you lost something, you lost someone, and you've been feeling like it's everything lost. But it is interesting because recently I did a lot of another reading that he had this energy as well. And remember that you still have like two cups left, that they're still full, okay? And what I'm hearing is that they don't have to be full with bullshit. They don't have to be full of bullshit. You can pick what you're putting inside your cups. So what's going to be? But you still have two cups up, and you can still get those cups, put it up, and fill it in with whatever you want. So this is what I'm hearing. I know this sounds kind of specific, to be quite honest. But this is what I'm hearing like right now. It's up to you to decide if you're going to just focus on what was spilled or on the cups left, or putting up the other cups and really filling up with whatever you want. But yeah, but this is the energy here right now. Let me get you an advice. What's the advice for you at the moment? Okay, so we got the winter star. And is it focusing? Sure. Four of winter cups. Ace of Winter Swords at the top of the deck. And Nine of Winter Pentacles. Interesting. Um, we got some Aquarius energy. I don't remember. Um, Echo. Which sign represents the Hierophant card on tarot?
The Six of Wands represents success, victory, and having fans
Echo.
or supporters.
Off. Which Echo? Which zodiac sign the Hierophant represents on tarot?
The Hierophant Tarot card represents the zodiac sign Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, so Taurus energy and Aquarius energy right here.
Taurus
Just
energy is grounded,
echo,
practical, and values
echo,
stability, while Aquarius energy
echo.
is innovative.
Off. Oops. Thank you for your patience, guys. Anyway, I just felt like I needed to tell you guys. Okay, so Aquarius energy, Taurus energy here. Okay. So with the winter storm, um, it may have something to do with healing. Perhaps you've been doing some healing. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's better. Perhaps you've been doing some healing. Perhaps you've been really on like what I'm getting here is that perhaps there's a situation or someone who is like it's almost like a north star, you know, and you've been trying to follow that or this person because you kind of feel that that's the right thing to do at the moment. But it's almost like there's this situation or person that you kind of you can okay, so I'm trying to formulate this, guys. I'm hearing a few things, but it's like this situation or person is like the light in the darkness, and it's almost like when you're in the when you are in your darkest, this this person kind of lights you up, you know. But I feel like you let this you couldn't like you couldn't light it up you could not light up with that person. You would like maybe steal this person's light, you know. You couldn't really um you couldn't light up with this person. Okay, so this is giving me no offense. I don't mean to be mean, right? I know there's like no offense thing is kind of shitty. But here, what I'm getting right now is a little bit of what we call it, vampire, because there are some people that they are not really aware of their own energy, you know. So if there is someone in a really like negative space, in a low frequency space, if there is someone who has like a really bright light, some people kind of feeds on that light. Okay, I'm not saying that you were doing intentionally, but but you did it. Okay, let's be accountable here. Okay, maybe you were not doing or on purpose because perhaps you didn't get it about energy before, but there is this person or situation. I do feel that for most of you it is a person that you saw like a really like bright person in your life, like it's the light in the darkness, but you have or had so much darkness in you that you were feeding off like this person's light. And what I'm feeling here though, that you don't want to do that, but you feel really magnetized towards this person or situation though. You feel that like going after this person or situation. But I feel like you want to go in a different, you want to be a different person doing this. You don't, like you cannot be the same person kind of thing. Um, with the four of winter cups, I feel that's a little bit of this that perhaps you were not like accountable, perhaps you had this person or the situation in your life, but you just like you took this person or situation granted, like you didn't realize how bright this person or situation was, and you kind of treated like it was just whatever. This is what I'm hearing, guys. So it's like you just treated like it was whatever, and like you treated like you had like other options that, like, I don't know how to say this you know, in a nice way because I don't think there is. But yes, I'm hearing a few things that I'll keep to myself, to be quite honest, because I think that you probably know what you did and you don't need me telling you. Okay. So, but there's this energy here of taking this person or situation for granted, just like being an option. But I do feel that there's clarity about this situation or person coming towards you. Okay. And I feel that here they're telling me that you need to be careful in a way that whatever this is or whoever this is, you're you're not truly aware who you're dealing with. If this is a person, you probably don't get who this person is. So my guides, your guides are saying that take r- you need to be really you need to feel really ready to whatever you're doing next. Okay? Because you don't get like you don't really you truly don't understand who you're dealing with. This is what your guys are telling me. So I'm getting here really like a strong energy. So so your guides are saying that if you're trying to play any games, if you're trying to do any mind trick, forget about it. That's not gonna work. If you don't know how to approach this person or situation in a totally honest way, you you should not do that because you don't know who you're dealing with. I do feel that you're gonna have more clarity about the situation and or person with the Ace of Winter Swords, and maybe there will be an opportunity for you to do something different, to do something new. And I'm like hearing here about like changing a really weird mindset. I'm not quite understanding what they're saying, but there's a mindset of um hmm, yes, I this is a challenging reading for me, guys, because I'm not gonna lie, um, that this energy that I'm getting here right now, it is an energy that it's a little bit tricky for me because I've been on the other side of the situation. So, it's anyway. So yeah, so I think there is something coming that you're gonna have more clarity about the situation or person, and you're gonna be able to change your mindset about like especially like relationships and connections. And I'm getting a lot about how you treat people. And with the Nine of Winter Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna have to you should be worried more about yourself right now instead of like um going towards this person or situation. You need to understand how to truly take care of yourself, how to truly like fill up your cups kind of thing. And what you're filling up your cups. I'm hearing that if you had like if you are trying to not drink or for some people can be any other type of addiction, but just start over. If you had a relapse, is that how you say it? So if you had a relapse or something, just start over. Just don't be a victim. Don't be in this energy of victim. Just get the fuck up and do it again. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, guys, this is a really challenging energy that I'm picking up here. So, whoever you are, I'm sending you lots and lots of love. But for me, it is a really challenging energy to be channeling right now. So that's why I'm not gonna lie, I am a little bit uncomfortable. So, anyway, I am going to get you a message right now because I feel that I need to end this reading. Okay. Um, I hope this was like okay for you, but this is what I'm getting for you right now. Snow, number 33. Keywords: softness, patience, allowing. There is beauty in the divine that settles on tight flesh. A magical enchantment bestowed in purity. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas. It's as if the heavens cover the world in a blanket. When I am recording this, there is like a snowstorm happening of purity and blessings. The air seems fresher. Everything looks brighter and cleaner. When snow falls, it feels like little drops of wisdom are falling from the cosmos. Each flower offers a chance to connect with the divine for wisdom and guidance. Water has long been associated with access to the spirit realms, and snow's healing properties are similar. But water can be overwhelming, chaotic, a massive force. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, allowing its healing to settle lightly upon you rather than being overwhelmed by an enormous flood. Snow is falling in your spread as a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen. Or worse, you can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruptions. Snow reminds you that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in due time. So like I said, guys, this is what I was hearing that perhaps you want to rush into something, but right now you should like be focusing on whatever you are focusing right now. Healing, maybe some limiting beliefs, mindsets, and kind of stuff. Changing some mindsets, habits. Right. Um. Yes. Well, guys, I'm gonna end this reading here, and I hope you feel better. I hope you are able to leave this Five of Winter Cups energy and now just get back to what you actually want to, what you want to accomplish, and just start doing all over again. I think like what I'm hearing here right now is that you need to also forgive yourself, to be compassionate with yourself, to be kind to yourself. That's really important in this process that you are going through. Okay. Anyway, I wish you all the best and take care. See you in the next one.